Hey there, it's Jennifer Underwood, and I've been asked to share an Instagram tip. So I thought I would do an Instagram post and kind of show you my different tips and tricks that I like to use along the way. I'm going to be using the free version of Canva. So if you just go to canva.com and log into your account, and if you haven't set one up yet, go ahead and set that up, and then I'm going to show you how to use templates. The templates, I think, is one of the main big features that Canva has. There are so many different designs that are already there that you can use for inspiration, and that's what we're going to do today. So what I like to do is what you might want to try right at the top. They give all kinds of different sizes, whether it's documents, Instagram posts, stories, presentations, all of that right up there. And so I usually select the Instagram post square because it has more template designs in it. So once I click that, we're going to do one on book editor. And so we're just going to do a simple book post. And so when you get to templates, you can go up to the top and you can either put in book, or like I did, book editor, and then you'll see all the different template designs down the side, and you can kind of pick which one you like to use or which layout you like and style. You can always change the colors, and we're going to change the pictures and stuff too. So you can check those out. The one thing to remember is if you have a free version, make sure if it has a crown, that means it's pro, so you won't be able to use those designs if you have the free version. And so there is so many. I'm going to go back because I actually had found one that I liked, that I thought we would change up a little bit. So here's a simple one that has, some books and coffee, but I want to change it up a little bit, and maybe using your own brand colors or words that you want to do and stuff. So on this one, if you click on the back, we can change this, and let's change this to like book love. So every other one we can change where it says book love. So I just highlight it with my mouse and just change that word. As you can see, it's made it way too long and it doesn't fit in the space that the other one does. So what I do is just highlight the whole thing, and then I'm going to go up here to font size and change the size. Let's go to 60, and that's too small, so we can even try 70, and you can even inch. And that's probably what I'll do to see how much you can kind of do to go all the way. Oh, yep, so 75 is a good one. So if you click off of it, you can see it's behind the picture, and now it says book love. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is let's change out this picture. I want something a little different there. So we're going to go over to elements, and I want to look and see what other pictures there are to use. This one, it's not in English, so I thought we can do something more simple on that. So we're going to do book and coffee and see what other pictures come up. All right, here's the photo, so I'm just going to click on see all, and I'm going to look and make sure again that it's not a pro since I'm using the free version, and see what other ones I like instead. Okay, I really like the look of this one. It's just really clean and fresh looking, but it's also a horizontal picture, so it's not going to fit very well over, on this square. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, and I'm going to show you how to use frames. All right, so we're going to go back to elements, and we're going to type in frames. All right, so these frames here, any of them that you see the sky in, these are ones that you can add to your design and a picture will pop into it. So I'm just gonna click on this square one and I'm going to make it the same size as the photo example here. And now it's the same size. So now to delete the photo behind, you can move that and delete it. Or the other thing is if you right click and click layers, if you go to show layers, over to the side, you're gonna see all your layers, all the different things that are in this graphic. And as you notice, there's this little acorn that's hidden back there for no reason. So we can delete that, we don't need that. Okay, so we're gonna delete that. But you see all the different elements that are in here. And you see this one right here, and it kind of puts a purple line over which one you are going to be working with. And so this one is the picture that we wanted to delete. So I'm just going to click and delete. All right, so it's no longer there. And then this tape you want on top of the picture, so you can actually grab it and move it to the top, and then that way it's on the top. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop this picture into that frame. And see, just by grabbing it with your mouse and moving it over, it puts it right inside there. You can double click if you want to reposition it, if you want more of the coffee cup or if you want more of the book. You can move it around inside that frame by double clicking it. So that one I think looks really, really neat. Now this tape up here I think is covering the book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it just a little bit. That way you can still read that. The other thing is you can actually make these, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so that way you can see love and book. There you go. So that works it out there. All right. The other thing I'm going to do is I think that pink, one of my favorite colors is green. So I think adding the green like in the leaves. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to add a new color, and there is a dropper tool. So if you click on that, and I'm going to take it over here to the green leaf and click on it. And I don't really like that color, so let's go with a lighter green. There we go, like that. And now you have a simple design. And then here you can just put your website, www. Or you can put your Instagram handle or whatever in there too. But if you have a website and you're wanting them to go to your website, then that is what you can do. So that is how I use templates to create simple and fast designs. I love the inspiration they give and that I can personalize them. Here is a before of what we started with, and here is the after. That's the other thing I forgot to share is I like to actually duplicate the page before getting started. That way I have, if I mess up while I'm designing, I can look back at the original, but I like to see the different, the changes and that it is more to my brand or to my personality on the design. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, let me know.